Welcome back to Leeds Rhinos TV. We're down here at Corn Exchange and we're at the NFL Roadshow. Here with me now, I've got James Bledsoe, the Leeds Rhinos statman and part-time NFL statman. And we've also got the American-Australian guy in Adam Cuthbertson here. James, please tell me what's going on and what are the NFL here to promote?
Yeah, so the NFL are down here promoting the start of the season, promoting some of the games they've got here in London this year. There's a couple of ex-players there, a couple of ex-Super Bowl winners, Jags cheerleaders, and some of our boys have come down testing their skills out.
Cuthbo, what do you think to it all? Can you see yourself out there?
Out there playing NFL?
Yes.
Well, I just threw the pigskin around a few times, and obviously I wasn't doing too great until I started chucking it underhand, and then one of the NFL boys beat me chucking it underhand into the circle as well. So no, I don't think I'd last too long out on the NFL field. I'd like to think I would, but you know, it's a tough sport, and obviously respect what they do out there. So I'll leave it to them.
Right now we're going to go and speak to some of the ex-NFL players, and Roxy is going to go and speak to some of the Jags cheerleaders.
What have I been invited down here for then? You told me that I got to talk to the cheerleaders today if I come down to course range.
Roxy's doing it.
She's looking at you.
Okay, I am here with the Roar of the Jaguars. Here are the dancers for the NFL. First of all, I'm with Jessica. She's the head cheerleader. So tell me, how are you here?
We are here to promote the start of our season. We are ready to kick off the regular season, and we're here to promote it in the UK.
That's great. So how did you all become cheerleaders then? What was the process?
It's a very difficult audition process, actually. We had to do an interview, we had to do a personal talent. We all have different backgrounds, whether it's dance, ballet, jazz, musical theater, or anything pretty much. We all come from different backgrounds, but we do dances, cheerleading skills, and everything, and our coach picks the final team.
Okay, so what does it involve being a cheerleader for you? So do you have to maintain yourself? Do you have to have spray tans? Tell me about your diet plan. What do you have to do?
We all live a very healthy lifestyle because we have to get through our game days. It's very hot in Florida and it requires a lot of physical endurance. So of course we eat healthy. It's all about balance and exercise, and we practice a lot. There's a lot that goes into it.
Okay, right now we're scrumming. Right now we're scrumming. We're with Greg Jennings, an absolute star from the NFL, and we're on the NFL Roadshow, promoting the game over here, and also getting a bit of rugby league in there. Greg, I just want to find out what you think the main differences are between rugby league and American football, and whether you'd like to have a go at rugby league.
Well, the main differences are you guys are crazy. And we have a little bit more sanity about us because we actually wear equipment, where you guys just do the same thing we do with nothing.
So it's common sense, really, isn't it? That's the main difference we've got at American football and rugby league is common sense. What happens on a normal week, so a scheduled week for when you were training and stuff? What kind of stuff do you get up to, and how zoned in on technology and stats is American football?
So on a normal week, I'll start with a Monday. A Monday is typically like an off day. Not a true off day. You come in, you might work out, go to the weight room. You might watch the previous game that you just got done playing. Tuesday is an off day. Some guys come in, some guys don't have to. Then you got Wednesday as a full work day, so you're there from about, depends on the organization, but you're typically there from about 8 to 4. Yeah. And then Thursday's the same, about 8 to 4. You get there, you got meetings. Meetings are a lot different than your meetings.
Yeah.
Our meetings are very lengthy.
Right. Full ones.
No, I don't know. We've had some fair lengthy ones this year.
A few crisis ones this year.
So our meetings typically last about a couple hours.
Sorry, the cheerleaders got there. The second there, the cheerleader. They caught my eye.
There you go.
Look at Greg.
Anyway,
Look at Greg.
So, yeah, right,
And
right.
we
I'm looking at
practice.
you.
Average practice in the NFL is about, I'll say about 2 hours. Then you come back, you watch practice, and then you're done. Friday is a half day pretty much. It's about 8 to 12. Saturday, it's about, you're in the facility about an hour and a half maybe, and then you're either traveling on the road or you're back home and you're going to the hotel, and then Sunday, it's on.
It's on. It's on.
I've actually got a good question stemming off the back of that, because that all comes off the back of how good and how well organised your players association is, right? What I've heard over the years is the associations come together to form these guidelines in order to protect the players, in a sense, along with the tackling rules, etc. We're seeing a bit of that in our game these days. But I was just talking to you before, if no one knows out there, you're newly retired.
Yes.
We're just about to start talking about schedules until you heard what our schedule's like.
Yeah.
And I think that's where your play associate comes into it, and there's a lot of credit goes out to what they do and how hard they work behind the scenes. And yourselves as players are speaking up and saying something, because at the moment, I was explaining to you before, we can play 30-odd games a season. When you were about to explain, the reasons behind retirement and so on, but does in the later years of playing, has that helped you with longevity a bit more?
It definitely has helped me with longevity. So when I first got into the NFL, our training camp, it was 2-a-days. So we would be on 2 days, we would practice 2 times a day, then the next day it'll be once, then the following day will be twice, then you might have an off day. It depends on the organization, but it's all predicated on like your team. If you have great leadership, if your team nucleus is really good, and your coach has been there a while, then he pretty much trusts the guys to do what's right, and then that schedule kind of becomes condensed. But the NFLPA, I mean, and the players, the union, our union has done a great job of trying to eliminate and give guys that longevity, because a lot of guys get hurt in practice. Especially in training camp, your body's tired, fatigue, wear and tear, and the more you're out there on the field, the higher the risk of you getting injured.
From a football point of view, what's been your highlight today?
My highlight today?
To date, not today.
Oh,
obviously meeting us was the highlight.
I was going to say, I mean, meeting you guys, watching you guys throw the pigs. It was pretty
an insight.
Pretty entertaining.
Well, we're gifted, aren't we?
Very much.
Gifted gut full of blokes.
You can do anything with them shaped balls, can't you?
No, I meant like highlight, obviously in your NFL career.
Obviously winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, massive.
I was explaining this to one of your teammates earlier. It was almost like a surreal moment. Like you would think, like you almost don't know how to express that emotion. Once we won and we knew we were gonna win, it was like the confetti came down, and I almost didn't know how to respond. Because it was something that I had never won before. I'd never won in high school, college. This was the first time I had ever really won something that major and significant. And it quite frankly, it was numbing. I didn't know how to react and respond. My first reaction was to find my family and to embrace them.
Amazing.
And I remember grabbing my daughters and the confetti's coming down. And my oldest daughter now, she understood what was going on. And she's like, "Daddy, this is a big mess." You did, and it was like, I know, like I don't know who's cleaning it up, but we're not concerned about that right now. But that was definitely the highlight of my career.
Pretty girl on the hood of a Cadillac, rolling down on Freeway 9. getting started. Leave it purring and a walk on by, bye bye. Free love on the free love freeway. The love is free and the freeway is long. I got some hot love on the hot love highway. I'm going home 'cause my baby's gone, she's gone.